You have reached Gossip Spoon TV with Swiss Barbie Bone, and we are here live. And we got lots of things to discuss today. First of all, I'm gonna talk about Sexy Red. They talking about Sexy Red, and she had a. They say she got a sex tape out, and we got lots of things to discuss today. First of all, I'm gonna talk about Sexy Red. They talking about Sexy Red, and she had a. They say she got a sex tape out, and we got lots of things to discuss today. First of all, so yeah, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, somebody got an echo. Anyway, um, I'm here to just talk about the things that they talking about. They talking about Sexy Red got a sex tape out. This is what they saying on the internet. And they said that she got a song out talking about she got pink this and pink that, but wasn't nothing pink on the tape. And then they said that she had a waterfall, but when they said the waterfall must have dried up because it was all dry up in there. And somebody had to spit a loogie up in there to make it all, you know what I'm saying, where you could drink it again. So it wasn't that wet, in other words. That's what they say. So we're going to talk about that. And so if y'all want to leave a comment in the chat talking about that, if y'all want to say something, if y'all got something to say, then y'all can, please. And I'll comment back to y'all on the subject. Period, poo, Play-Doh. But yeah, they say Sexy Red got down. You know what I'm saying? Then they asking the question, like, is Sexy Red, is she really, is she really a person that that what I'm trying to say? Is she really a plant? Did she come here to make an agenda? You know what I'm saying? Because they saying like, you know, why would she want to do a sex tape when she already famous for the music? Nah, Kim K did a sex tape and got real famous. So, like I said, when one person do one thing, another person to try to do it too because they might feel like it might work for them as well. And obviously, y'all talking about her, so something is working. She ain't getting that much of a good publicity, but she came out with a song called "Shake Your Dreads," right? And the song that she came out with, Shake Your Dreads, um, I got a song that I came out with called Shake Your Dreads. And my thing is these industry plants, just like, what's her name? It was another one out there. She was from Memphis and she was singing and go. I can't think of her name. If anybody know her name, tell me in the chat. What's her name? Mm, Glorilla. That's who it is, Glorilla. So, you know, I think that's an industry plant too, because I know a song called Gorilla Pimpin', and the same on the same album, the girl got a song called "And Go." You know, go go go. So it's just like these people are just remixing other people's songs. They ain't got no originality. You feel me? None at all. No originality. None at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to let y'all know. And then also let me cover the contest so everybody can get it straight about this contest. And if you hear on this line or if you re-listening to this, you can share it because these are the details of the contest. We're gonna announce it November 1st, 2021. 2023. I'm way back a couple of years. 2023. That's when we're going to announce the contest, right? You have to put a comment on the contest. Like on this one, you can also leave comments here because I'm talking about the contest. The comment, you have to like, share, and subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, and I look, and you're not a subscriber when everything is getting audited and checked, and you're not 18, you cannot enter the contest. But what we will let you do is, if you're not 18 and you win and we call your name, if you can get a parent to come accept the money for you that's over 18, that got their ID to say they over 18, then I can give you the money. And I'm just making that rule up just now because it's a lot of young people on my page that listen in that want to win this money. So that's the only way you can win it. You got to get a parent or somebody 18 that a guardian or something that could accept the money for you. Okay? So I will let that allow you to happen. Now, another thing is, when you leave your comment, you must leave your name, okay? Because how am I going to know who you are? And what we do is we put your money in a drawing, all right? So we got, I'm gonna name some of the names that's already in the drawing. So far, and then you're gonna get a number. You'll receive a number. So far, we got Joy M. We got Real Blythe. And then I don't know if she's 18, so she got David as a co-signer. Then we have IL in a cup. Lion in a cup. In lion in a cup. Number 3. Then we got Ring Her. We got DeLion. We got Charlene Styles. We got Love Child. We got Kingdom Victory. We got It's Me, Yes Sir. We got Brianna, Callie, Me. So these are the people that has entered the contest so far. And in the contest, I know this looks strange, but in the contest, what we do is we got all your numbers in the contest. We got all your names. We put it, it's a real contest. We put your number, your name in this drawing. And then we're going to put it in the hat. We're going to shake it up, put it in the hat, and we're going to draw your names. And whoever name get pulled, we're going to pull 5 names, and we're going to put them in the hat. Then after that, we're going to pull the name out of the 5 names in the hat, and out of the hat, and we're going to pick the winner. We're going to let you know who came in second place, and we're going to let you know who came in first place. But then we got a winner, right? So we might do a third place too, but they will not be getting a cash giveaway. We don't know if we be giving them something at all. We might give them something, but we don't know. They might receive a pen or, just a trinket. So, we might give them a cash prize. We don't know what we're going to do, but the winner will receive $100, okay? The winner will receive $100, and that's a fact. So another thing is, if you're listening to the shows, especially the lives, I talk about things that I like, things that I don't like. I talk about different subjects. So when we draw your name, we're gonna see if you don't answer us when we put the number out for you to call to answer. If you don't call back, then you do not win. So you have to be listening to the show to win, because when we call out the name and you don't answer, then we will go back into the hat and call out the next person, and then they could call in. We have certain questions and certain things that we have been putting out there for you to answer. We're going to call you, ask you, have you been listening to the show? We're going to ask you a couple of questions, and you can get, if you get them right, then you'll get the $100. So that's how the contest is rolling. That's just to let you know how the contest rolling. And I want to shout out all these people that have actually put their name on the list. If you want to be in the contest, you have to have your name on the list. Okay? So, next thing I want to talk about is Chicago. Chicago is suing the city council and the government because they feel like their taxpayer money is going to the migrants. They also is mad because they feel like this has been a plan all the while because they have went to Afghanistan. The teachers have went to Afghanistan stand to visit a while ago, and now all the Afghanistanians is coming to Chicago, and they're trying to take over their schools, their police departments, their fire departments, their communities, and all that. And what they did was they got on there and they was talking about how the people from Chicago is really, really upset. They're really mad, and they went off and they're going stupid and dumb and shaking their dreads because they mad, because they're not getting no respect at all, none. You know what I'm saying? If somebody, if somebody, if somebody is part of a community, and then it's another community that just comes in and they're just able to just come in, get everything free, don't have to pay for nothing, and they already got homeless in their community. It's already a lot of homelessness in their community. And Chicago weather, if you don't know, Chicago weather is cold and windy. That's why it's called the Windy City. So they talking about building up tents in the Windy City. A tent, you can't barely hold a tent up in LA where it's no bad weather at. So how could they hold a tent up in a windy city called Chicago? So you know what I'm saying? And they up there and they going dumb. And it's this one guy, it's the attorney. They didn't really like what the attorney was saying because the attorney was kind of two-sided, if you know what that means, two-faced it. He had two opinions. And one opinion was he was with the people, but their attorney was a migrant. So one of his opinion was he was with the people, but the other opinion was he was really not with them. He was only with them because he was getting hired to be with them. So, then, I want to talk about in Louisiana. So now we went from California, right, to Chicago. We talked about the radio show. Now we about to go to Louisiana. Okay, so it's a cop, lieutenant cop, in Louisiana. And he's about to retire next month, I think on November 16th, if I'm not mistaken. When he retires, when you retire, you get retirement, you have a legacy after that, right? So after you retire, they remember you, you get a legacy. Sometimes your picture is held in the police department, and sometimes your voice stay on the recording. It's like certain benefits that you get from retiring versus if you have to get fired or if you resign. So when you resign or get fired, you don't get no unemployment. You don't get nothing really. You it's like you quit. You gave up. So that's what resigning is doing. It's like he giving up. So they got this committee that's on this committee that wants him to resign, right? Because they don't want him to get his retirement funds and his retirement payment. And that's sad. This is a lot of this going on since it's not no affirmative action no more. A lot of this is going on. And they also was like, back to Sexy Red. Let's talk about her again. All these women, you notice back in the day, they didn't have a lot of women artists. It wasn't really accepted. Now they have an agenda. So now they have all these what you want to say, these women rappers with this agenda to look bad, make women look bad, like hookers and hoes and bitches and tramps and sluts and all that allegedly, right? So they're promoting sex, which promoting sex been going on before I was born and before my mama was born. and since the 1800s, probably before that. So sex has been getting promoted. I mean, in slavery, they used to show, sexual parts and things of that nature. But the thing about it is, nowadays it's more blatant. So it's an agenda. They getting people like that with no affirmative action and all that. So now it's like you promote this sex to the kids, which can also start child pornography, um, sex trafficking, and all of this kind of stuff. The women are out there, no class. See, back in the day, if you look on TV and look at these old movies, that's how people can learn the history. You go look at the old movies, how these women used to dress. They didn't even wear dresses they had dresses on below their knee, you know. And sometimes, I ain't gonna even lie, I like that look. It's cute. It was classy. When I see a woman that does that, it's real classy. Women don't wear their real hair no more. So when I see women like Candace Owens, she looks fresh and classy and polished because she's wearing her real natural hair. Um, she might have a perm or a press or something like that, but I'm just saying it looks more clean than like a weave or something like that. Because a lot of people don't have no hair, so they want to wear weaves. That made them look better. You know what I'm saying? Makeup made you look better and all of that. Because back in the day, when you didn't have no makeup on and you was going to school and you just, it's some girls that didn't have a lot of hair, some girls who had nappy hair, some girls who had good hair, and that's how you got treated. It was like different class of people. The girls with the good hair hung together, the girls with the nappy hair hung together, and the dark-skinned people hung together, and the light-skinned people, the Willie Lynch syndrome. You know what I'm saying? That's what they had going on. Um, y'all, while we want to take a break and promote my book. My book is Are You a PIMP Player, Hustler, Gigolo, or Got Game and Don't Know What to Do with It? Real Talk, Identify Yourself. This is a book that I wrote. Um, it's by Swiss Barbie Bone, as you can see. The Real Pimp Rules. And she's not a pimp, but she did write a pimp book. And it was written in Ebonics. And The Real and Love and Hip Hop stole this book. And they created and they made it their own. So Stevie J, Carly Red, it's a girl named Vosh. It's all the names that's in the book is in on the show. So Abe, Erica, all the names in this book is in this show. And they also created Basketball Wives from this. Shaquille O'Neal is in this book. And I'll show you guys some of the pictures that's in the book. These are some of the pictures that is in the book. So as you can see, Puffy in the book, Biggie in the book, Dr. Dre in the book, Juvenile in the book, Too Short in the book, Pimp C in the book, Shaquille O'Neal in the book, Puffy again, and just some pictures of Erica. So that's the book, y'all. Those are the pictures, some of the pictures that's in the book. Just to give y'all a little example of what's going on. That's a little collage that we made when we was making the book. So, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody got the story clear. Everybody got make sure y'all get the likes up too, y'all, man. Y'all want to help the show, y'all got to get the likes up. You got to start liking the network. If you don't like the network, it's not going to grow. And also, for the people who want to donate to the show, it's people out here saying we don't have our stuff together. That's because we're not getting monetized. This is not a monetized show. We do everything for the love of the people. So if you guys would like to donate to the show, you can do that by sending a donation to Cash App. Swiss Barbie Bone Doll. Okay? And I'll spell that out for you. It's the Cash App symbol SWISSBARBIE BONEDOLL. So a Swiss Barbie Bone doll with the $ in the front. And that's for the people that want to give donations to the show. Anything matters, anything counts. It could be $1, it could be 50 cents, whatever you got to donate. We appreciate it here on the show, and we thanking you in advance, because what we gonna do is, most of the time, the donations that come to us, we give them right back to the people. I want to also shout out one of my good subscribers, Ferguson. Shout out, Ferguson, if you listening. I want to shout you out because you've been always on my show. You always come through. You always holler at me. You always pop up. You always say something in the chat, you know, and we appreciate that. We interact and we meet people. We learn things about each other, and we that's how we grow the show. The show can't grow without you. We're nothing without you. And we are doing it for you. We coming out here to give y'all information. So we went to Louisiana. We talked about Sexy Red. Now let's go to Kanye West. Kanye West says a lot of this got back to do with Sexy Red too. Kanye West said a lot of these entertainers are plants. What y'all think about that? I know he ain't telling no lie. They are plants. I know who they copying. And I've told y'all on several occasions, but it's up to you to believe it or not. But it's not me saying it this time. It's Kanye. Kanye. The famous Kanye. Even though he stole my song, I'm crazy, I'm psycho, I'm lyco, I'm methadone, on and on, messing me to the break of dawn. That shit's so crazy. He stole that, him and Jay-Z. And I sued him. But we're not talking about that because, like we said, they're industry plants. A lot of them out there. A lot of them, you know. And the industry do this because they make money off content. If they don't have no, if Hollywood don't have no content, they don't make money. And y'all don't see nothing on TV, and everything on TV and everything on the radio that you hear is content. So when you guys put things out there, and when I put things out there, it's content. Somebody might grab it. They have people called content grabbers that go out there. They look at people likeness. They steal people's songs. They rewrite it to make it maybe friendlier for people to understand. Some people might come out real raw, so they go back and they clean it up and they make a soft song, you know, or they make an opposite song, you know, the op. They make an opposite song. You know, like you might be talking about love, so they talk about hate. Or you might be talking about the yoke of something in the Bible, and they might turn it to coke. You know, like I got the yoker. No, they might turn it into I'm in love with the cocoa. You know, anything to distract people from their minds and distract people from something positive. That's what they do. So yes, Kanye West is correct about the industry plants. He's one too. So he's definitely correct in talking about himself. And he knows that he has written some of his songs, but he also knows that he stole some because the song him and Jamie Foxx sing about like the Secret Love song, that was about somebody else too back in the day. A lot of these songs are remixed and rewritten and republished and reproduced, and they not following the copyright rules. But somebody come up like me or somebody like you that might understand the new bees and understand the copyright rules. And now, like a lot of people waking up now and they knowing about publishing and getting a masters back and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people also is selling their masters because they know music don't make no money. Music make you lose control. Dun, dun, dun. Shout out to Missy Elliott. So on that note, y'all, so we talked about a lot of things here. But like I said, if you want to win the $100, you got to like, you got to share, and you got to comment. Okay? You don't need to comment every time. You just need to make a comment on that page. Everybody, once I see your comment, your name goes into the drawing and your name goes on the list. Okay? So we also have a list. I showed you the drawing, but I didn't show you the list. But I named the people that's all put their name and subscribe it and all that. You can't do one without doing the other. You have to like and subscribe that same cast. that same cast. And then just get in the habit to smashing the like button because it's free. You a hater if you don't smash and who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to help nobody. Why you don't want to help nobody? What's wrong with helping people? Huh? Ain't nothing wrong with helping nobody. Or is it? Is it? Is there something wrong with helping people? I don't know. That's up to you. That's how you feel. That's your decision. You know, all I want to tell you is get the likes up. Tell a friend about the show. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what's going on. We talk about different subjects every day. Sometimes you see music. You know what I'm saying? I also want to promote, if you guys like art, anybody that likes art, it's a black person that is starting a nonprofit organization, an art school. It's called Art is a Habit, and I think it's on Instagram. And I've been talking to them because I'm going to help them get clients for their art school. It's an online class, also through Zoom. Also, you can take the class in person, a nature class, and that's where you meet up. And it's I don't know how many people's in the class, and I guess you're learning about nature drawing. So I don't know really what the class offers, but it's art, and art consists of everything: music, drawing, um, making clothes, designing, um, producing, um, painting. Art consists of a lot of things. So I don't know what all art forms that they're teaching, but I can imagine that it could be everything because it's an art school. So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging too long because I'll be watching my program, Just Say No for Skull, and I love him. I like the way he get down. So sometime I'll be listening to him, and I'll like miss a couple of minutes of my show, trying to listen in to his show. But we don't talk about the same thing, and we don't have the same get down. But um, I do like his show. He reminds me of somebody that I used to go with a long time ago that I was in love with. But he don't look nothing like him, but he act just like him. And so I just be watching his mannerisms. He hella cool. But anyway, this is the Barbie Bone. Oh yeah, Crazy Bone. Shout out to Crazy Bone, and all shouts out. We put our good prayers out for Crazy Bone, and he came through. He is actually out of the hospital. So we got Crazy Bone out of the hospital, and he better, and I think he's gonna be getting out real soon. So that's a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, we have Swiss Barbie Bone on the show, and she's part of Bone Thugs and Harmony as well. And like I said, it's a lot of people in the industry that was plants, and the real people got put to the side, on the back burner, put on the shelf, or even put out at all, or blackballed out the whole game to where you won't even know their name. You know what I'm saying? But Swiss Barbie Bone, you can go online and look up her music. Her music is online. A lot of it. But a lot of it got scrubbed off because people stole it, and you know how the masses is. The WP people. You know what I'm saying? And the you know, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, good luck on whoever likes, shares, and subscribe and put their name into the drawing board. We already listed everybody that's in there. Shout everybody out. Shout out Ferguson. He always in the building. And he may not be here today, but I'm still shouting him out, L.A. Ferguson, because he come in, you know, and he always support the channel. And I appreciate him. And one day he will be my moderator. But right now we're growing the show. And like I said, we don't mind giving away and helping people because we don't have a lot, but we don't mind helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Each one, teach one. Black Panthers. You got to learn from somebody. If you don't learn from one, You're going to learn from another. And I'd rather bring out positive vibes instead of negative ones, because there's a lot of negativity already out there for you to listen to. So I'm glad you came over to the show, and I hope you win the 100. And we out. Have a great day, and love y'all. Mwah. We gone.